Hello friends, good evening. I hope you all are doing well. As I promised on my last video that I'm going to make videos one by one, whatever the skills I have followed to get this fluency. Before starting, I would like to thank each and everyone who have already subscribed my channel and shared my videos to other people. I want to thank all of you. And if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, share and comment. In 2022, I decided to become fluent in English. Then I started thinking, then what should I do to become fluent in English? Because there is no one to help me. And we don't speak English in our surrounding at our home. Then I started thinking that how did I learn Hindi? Because Hindi is not my mother tongue. I was born and raised in a village where we didn't have anyone to talk in Hindi. But I have learned Hindi in my childhood. How? By watching cartoons, serials and movies. Then I realized if I have learned Hindi by watching cartoons, then I should also start watching and listening in English if I want to become fluent in English. Since 2022, at first I didn't do anything. I started listening a lot because if you want to become a good speaker, you must be a good listener. I started listening a lot using my earphone. I can say that earphone is my best friend because all the time we don't have time to sit idle and just listen and watch. So when I was doing house chores, for example, folding the clothes, doing the dishes and cooking, I used my earphone and I was listening passively. There are two ways of listening. One is active listening, another is passive listening. I thought that at least for 30 minutes I am going to listen actively. After that, wherever I can, I have to listen passively because my intention was that English should go in my inside. If I don't take the input, I can't give the output. Mostly I can say 70% listening has helped me to get the fluency. I started searching on YouTube. What are the things I have to do to get the fluency? How to become fluent in English? Then I found one lady. Her name is Dr. Sumita Roy. She was the professor of English. She started telling that we are also beginner one day. So if we can speak English, why can't you? And somehow English is not unfamiliar to us. For example, I want to share one incident with you. I was going to market, taking the public vehicle. There were two ladies talking to each other. I couldn't understand them. I wondered what they were talking. At last, I asked them, in which language are you talking? They told that we are talking in Nepali. To be honest, I didn't understand a single word. Then I realized that, see, as this is another language I have never heard before, so I am not able to even understand. But when it comes to English, we have studied English as a subject. We use certain words day-to-day life in English only. For example, table, chair, fan. We don't say in our mother tongue. So if I start listening a lot, definitely we can become fluent in English. So I started listening the videos of Sumita Roy. I got the motivation. I decided that definitely I can become fluent in English. It's not rocket science. I know that it may take some time. Some people can get fluency in short period of time. Some people may get fluency in long period of time. But one day I will become fluent in English. And I am a determined person. After that, I started searching many other videos as well. I found another person. His name is Divas Gupta. He is a public speaker. I got motivation from him because he would stutter when he was in school. He even couldn't speak or pronounce his name clearly. He had the problem. By doing the exercise physiotherapy, he got rid of this problem and now he speaks in front of lakhs of people. If he can do it, why can't we only speak in English? It's just a language. We have to just create the environment. We have to just make the habit of listening and speaking. The first thing is listening. I started listening those people. Then slowly and gradually I started watching the videos of Muniba Mazari. She is the Iron Lady of Pakistan. I started watching the videos of Priyanka Chopra. As much as I can, I started listening. I started listening English songs without bothering about understanding. My intention was that the more I will listen with consistency, one day it will become comfortable for me. And it happened. I started feeling comfortable. I want to recommend for you guys that if you are completely beginner, then you shouldn't go with the hard and difficult videos or movies or anything, whatever genre you like. I started even watching different conversational videos on YouTube. Those days, mostly I watched conversational videos of Clappingo English Early. From there also, I got some idea that how can we speak, how can I talk. I would watch a lot. But I would suggest you to watch the cartoons for those people who are completely beginner. Even still I watch. I would watch at the beginning as well. Still I watch because if you watch the cartoons, you can see some incidents and the way they elaborate. For example, the way we talk in our day-to-day life, the phrase, the idioms we use in our mother tongue, in English, you can also learn naturally. Because I have realized when we are able to immerse ourselves with the language, it becomes easy for us to grasp. But if every day we are writing vocabulary, idioms, but we don't know how to use it, in which context we need to use it, sometimes we have learned but we are not able to use. So as much as possible, try to watch cartoons if you are beginner. After that, I can suggest you or recommend you some cartoons name. If you like it, you can watch, you can choose. One is Kids Heart. Another is English Fairy Tales, New Stories Book English, and conversational videos for completely beginners. Next one I would like to suggest for the B1 level of learners, lower intermediate of learners. One channel is my favorite on YouTube, that is Let's Talk. You can learn many things. We feel comfortable listening in Hindi, but don't think much about becoming comfortable at the beginning. Just keep listening. You are going to become comfortable. I can give you that guarantee. It may take some time. So for B1 level of learners, I would recommend one channel, that is Let's Talk. One person who is my role model, I listen him a lot and I watch his videos. I get motivation and inspiration from him. His name is Simerjeet Singh. I like him because he even teaches the communication skill and he is the coach of communication skill and public speaker. It's not like that all the time we have to watch only how to become fluent in English. If you want to become fluent in English, you should watch different contents. I think most of the people know about it, that is TED Talks. You can watch the videos of TED Talks. Another is English Speeches. And These days, sometimes I watch and I listen audiobook. It is available on YouTube. If you want to listen the summary of the books, you can listen it. Now let's go to the upper intermediate level or B2 or C1 level, advanced level of the beginning. First one is, these days I listen a lot GSL English because I follow British pronunciation. I still don't have the intention to grab any accent, but I believe that we should try to focus on our pronunciation from the first day. When we listen someone, we should try to listen carefully so that we can improve our pronunciation. I started working on my pronunciation from the beginning. So I listen mostly British people because I follow British pronunciation. If you follow American pronunciation, you can choose different people. You can search on YouTube. You will be able to get different people who are making different kind of contents in English. So if you also follow British pronunciation, then you can follow GSL English, English with Lucy, English Live with Benjamin. And if you want to listen and watch Indian journalists, I would recommend to listen and watch the news of Palki Sharma Upadhyay. Her channel name is First Post. You will be updated with different kind of news. For that, you can watch First Post. And last one is BBC English News. If you watch news every day, you can also get to know what is happening around the world, and simultaneously you can improve your English. You can watch some movies and web series, but I don't have much habit of watching web series and movies because I don't have much time. But I have watched only few movies. One is True Spirit, another is The Pursuit of Happiness. But it is good. If you have time, then you can watch movies to improve your listening and speaking and thinking in your mind in English. So whatever the contents now you want to watch, you can watch. Another point is, try to listen and watch different kind of contents so that you can talk about different kind of topics. By doing this way, definitely you can improve your listening skill. You will be able to think in your mind in English. Later on, you can also speak English fluently. From this all, you just see that whatever the contents you like, you can go with that. And if you have already found some contents you are watching, you can go with that. But I would just suggest that every day try to listen. Listen carefully. And whenever you don't have time, whenever you are going somewhere, you can take your earphone and just keep listening. You can do it. I know that many times we are free. We spend time on Facebook, Instagram, watching and scrolling some reels. Rather than doing that, you have to listen in English now on. I am going to make the next video about how we can develop the ability to think in our mind in English. I don't want to make one video for long period of time. That's why I am making the videos in a part basis. I hope that whatever the contents I have shared with you, definitely these contents are going to help you. And if you like my video, please don't forget to share, subscribe and comment. It gives me motivation and inspiration to create more contents. And I believe that we can become fluent in English. We can grow in life because I believe and I know that if you are able to speak in English fluently, you can also develop your personality. Now, when I started learning this language, as I have learned and learning, I can see some changes in myself. Even I have started working on my communication skill as well. Later on, one day I will make one video regarding how to improve the communication skill. So today I want to wrap up here. Thank you so much everyone for watching my videos. Keep watching, keep motivating and keep supporting. Thank you.